You are not failing because you are lazy. You are failing because your brain is running a program designed to keep you exactly where you are. And the worst part, your brain is doing this on purpose. Every single time you try to change your life, your brain fires an alarm. Every time you set a goal, your brain starts pulling you back. Every time you feel ready to start, your brain kills the impulse before it becomes action. This is not a motivation problem. This is a biology problem. And once you understand exactly how your brain is trapping you, everything in your life changes. Stay until the end, because what I am about to reveal will rewire how you see your own mind forever. Neuroscience has discovered something deeply terrifying about how your brain works. Your brain is not wired for your success. Your brain is wired for survival. And survival means staying familiar, staying safe, staying exactly the same. Your brain sees change as a threat, not as an opportunity, as a danger. This is called the homeostasis response. Your brain is constantly trying to pull you back to baseline. Every time you break a habit, your brain screams to restore it. Every time you try something new, your brain floods you with anxiety to make you stop. This is not weakness. This is neuroscience. But knowing this is just the beginning. There is a second mechanism working against you, and it is far more dangerous. Scientists call it the default mode network. This is the part of your brain that turns on when you do nothing. And when the default mode network activates, it does not rest. It replays your failures. It rehearses your worst fears. It builds the story that you are not good enough, not smart enough, not ready enough. And every time you believe that story, the trap gets tighter. Now here is where it gets truly terrifying. Your brain is not only trapping you, it is rewarding you for staying trapped. Every time you avoid a hard task, your brain releases a small hit of relief. That relief feels like safety, but it is actually a poison. Because every dose of avoidance makes the next task feel even more impossible. Your brain is literally addicted to avoiding the things that would free you. This is the brain trap in its purest, most brutal form. And smart people fall into it the hardest because smart people overthink. And overthinking is the brain's most sophisticated trap. Overthinking feels like thinking, but it is actually paralysis. It feels like planning, but it is actually procrastination in disguise. It feels like preparation, but it is fear wearing an intelligent mask. The smarter you are, the more convincing the lies your brain tells you. Wait until you are ready. That is the trap. Research a little more. That is the trap. Start fresh on Monday. That is the trap. Your brain is a master architect of delay. And here is the brutal truth no one tells you. You will never feel ready because your brain will never allow it. Ready is not a feeling. Ready is a decision. But before we get to the solution, you need to understand one final piece of the trap. Your environment is also working against your brain. Every app on your phone was engineered by neuroscientists to hijack your dopamine system. Every notification is a tiny brain trap. Every scroll is a dopamine shortcut that destroys your ability to do real work. Your brain is being reprogrammed every single day, and most people have no idea. But here is where everything shifts. Because if your brain can be programmed to keep you stuck, it can also be reprogrammed to set you free. Neuroplasticity is the weapon your brain does not want you to find. Neuroplasticity means your brain rewires itself based on what you repeatedly do. Every repeated action carves a deeper neural groove in your brain. Right now, your brain has deep grooves for distraction, avoidance, and delay. But you are going to carve new ones for focus, action, and discipline. And it starts with a single decision made at the cellular level. The decision to act before your brain can talk you out of it. Neuroscience calls this the 5-second window. The moment you have an impulse to act, you have exactly 5 seconds before your brain shuts it down. 5 seconds to move your body before your prefrontal cortex talks you back into comfort. 5 seconds is the gap between who you are and who you could become. This is not motivational content. This is hard neuroscience. Researcher Mel Robbins proved this principle in studies with thousands of participants. The people who moved within 5 seconds, they changed. The people who waited, they stayed exactly where they were. The trap does not care how smart you are. It does not care how much you want it. It only cares about what you actually do in the critical 5-second window. Now let me give you the exact framework to escape the brain trap permanently. Step 1. Identify your specific trap trigger. Every person has a unique moment when their brain pulls the escape cord. For some, it is the moment they open a blank page. For some, it is the moment they open their phone to start work and end up scrolling for an hour. For some, it is the first moment of discomfort, and they run. Know your trigger, and you have already broken half the trap. Step 2. Shrink the task until your brain cannot say no. Your brain resists big. Your brain accepts small. Do not write the entire report and write one sentence. Do not exercise for an hour. Put on your shoes. Do not meditate for 30 minutes. Breathe deeply for 30 seconds. The brain trap loses its grip the moment the action becomes smaller than the resistance. Step 3. Design your environment before your brain can ruin it. Your environment is a direct extension of your brain's programming. A distracting environment creates a distracted brain, automatically. A focused environment creates a focused brain, automatically. Put your phone in another room. Watch your output triple. This is not discipline. This is neuroscience engineered design. Step 4. Rewire the reward system before the brain reclaims it. Your brain needs a reward after hard work, or it will return to easy dopamine sources. Celebrate every small win, loudly, internally, immediately. This tells your brain, this action is worth repeating. And what the brain believes is worth repeating. It automates. That is how discipline becomes effortless. That is how habits stop feeling like struggle and start feeling like identity. You are not building habits. You are building a new brain. And this new brain does not get stuck. It moves. It does not overthink. It executes. It does not fear. It focuses. And it does not wait for the perfect moment. It creates momentum right now. This is what it feels like to escape the brain trap. This is what it feels like to finally be in control of your own mind. And here is what changes first. You stop waiting for motivation, and you start creating it through action. You stop dreading hard tasks, and you start craving the clarity they bring. You stop feeling stuck, and you start feeling the flow of your own momentum. And that flow is not luck. It is biology working for you instead of against you. The same brain that was your prison becomes your greatest weapon. The same mind that told you you can't begins to show you exactly how you can. This transformation is available to every single person watching this video, not because you are special, but because you have a brain. And every brain on this planet has the capacity for neuroplasticity. The only difference between people who escape the brain trap and people who do not is the decision to start, not the decision to be perfect, not the decision to be ready, just the decision to begin imperfectly, immediately, right now. I want you to do something right now. Before this video ends, name the one task you have been avoiding, the one your brain keeps delaying. Write it down. That single act signals to your brain that this is real. Then shrink it to a 2-minute version. And do it within the next 5 seconds. That single act will do more for your brain than months of motivation videos. Because your brain does not change from watching. It changes from doing. You are not a victim of your brain. You are its architect. You were never lazy. You were untrained. You were never weak. You were uninformed. And now, you are neither. Your brain is not your enemy anymore. It is finally your partner. If this changed how you see your own mind, share it with one person who needs to hear it. Comment below. What is the one task you are starting today? Subscribe. Because every video on this channel is a weapon against the version of you that stays stuck. You found this video for a reason. Your brain led you here even when it was working against you. The trap is broken. Now move.